Who are you blaming for your lack of effort, your lack of consistency? Your lack of not showing up? Who are you blaming for your failure? So that's going to be today's topic, because this is something that I'm struggling with myself, and as individuals, as human beings, we tend to gravitate towards blaming other people for our failures, our mishaps, instead of taking accountability for our own actions. And that is just not fair to ourselves, and that's not fair to the people that we're blaming, because what that does is we continue in a cycle. So instead of growing and moving forward, we're actually just going around in circles and looking for the next person to blame. Why didn't I work out today? Oh, it was it was raining, or my kids were at home, or whatever you create in your head, and it's just not right. It's not fair, because we are blaming these individuals when really we should be looking into ourselves and searching for answers, and start actually being disciplined enough to do what we set out to do and what we know we should be doing. So let's get into the video. And what has inspired today's video is the fact that I am in a rut myself, and this past year has been extremely hard mentally and emotionally for me. And I started to blame my son Zachary for my setbacks, and why I can't do what I need to be doing, and why my whole world is crashing and I cannot do anything other than being his mom. Tell me, is that fair? So let's talk about it. Let's chat about it. Okay, so often we are of the opinion that, well, let me talk from my perspective, because I know exactly what I'm going through. So basically, I've been having mental breakdowns, anxiety attacks, basically diagnosed with depression. And I know a lot of people think that I have my life together, and that my life is perfect, and that I'm managing it well, and that I'm rocking autism. But the fact of the matter is, it's extremely hard, it's extremely difficult. And I think the hardest year, I've been doing it 9 years now, and this has been the hardest year for me, because I am in a space mentally where I am evolving myself, and things are changing in my life, and I am, growing to a place where things are extremely harder for me this year, because I have changed a lot. I, have new aspirations. I want to do different things. And it is a struggle with autism. Like, as I was mentioning, everybody thinks that I'm this perfect super mom. I get texts like super mom, super woman, super this, super that. But the truth is, I am dying. And I am no super mom, and I'm no superhuman. And sometimes I just want a break more than anything in the world. And then, I don't know, for some reason, this year has been such a pain in the rear end. Like, I'm getting pressured from every angle. Like, people are, it's just a lot. Autism is a lot. It is the hardest thing anybody can ever do, and that's why I want to come out every day and actually make videos, because I'm not gonna stay stuck in this rut, and I'm not gonna say that autism is the reason why I fail, and I'm never gonna fail. Like, you'll see me fall, you'll see me act depressed for a couple of days, you'll see me have some anxiety attacks, maybe end up in the hospital, but honey, I'm not gonna stay there. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna do what I have to do. So I think it's only fair that, I spread the word and I help someone else, because some people just can't do it on their own, and they really do need help, and they need some motivation, and they need courage and encouragement to move forward and to, continue living and, establishing themselves and not just staying stuck in the rut or feeling sorry for themselves, thinking that what they're going through is a crisis, even though I kind of do think it's a crisis. And I know the mob is going to probably come screaming that it's not a crisis, it's a fucking crisis. And it's hard. And I would never wish it on anybody. And if I had a choice, this would not be the situation. This would not be the outcome for neither Zach or I, because it's not easy. It's constant embarrassment. For example, the other day we went to the pool, and I don't know what happened. He was in the pool and I was by the pool watching him, and he completely stripped off all his clothes. So don't tell me that you would want that for your child in front of everybody. And it was humiliating, it was embarrassing, not only for me. I was more embarrassed for him for doing that and for not understanding what it is that he just did. And people are just so selfish nowadays. They don't understand. They pretend that, oh yeah, they're so empathic, or they'll be empathic for 5 seconds, or some of them, they are not even empathic at all. And that's one of my main reasons why I want to make this channel. And I really want to spread the word about autism, because it's so sad and it's so unfortunate how people can be inhumane towards the parents, towards the children. I'm sure the adults are going through this. It's so sad. Like every time I go in the streets or I take him in the community, and I'm never gonna stop. I don't care. Yes, I do feel embarrassed, and when I go home I feel depressed because of what went on, but I'm never gonna like stop taking him out. I'm never gonna stop including him. They need to get up to speed. That's why I want everybody to like spread the word, what's going on, try to be aware of this, because you never know when it will come knocking on your door. And they are human beings too. I love my son to death, and they're like, oh, some of them, they're like so unaware. They're like, oh, it's so sad that he never loves you or he doesn't show emotions. Excuse you. Like my son is so loving, he is amazing. Like he does have his differences, but other from that, like he shows me love. He will come over, he'll kiss me, he'll refer to me as his queen, and he knows when people are being mean or treating him bad or not accepting him. And clearly I am just telling them nowadays, you are the problem. You are the problem, because if you cannot accept difference and you cannot see that this individual and this parent is trying their utmost best to, and sometimes I break down because I'm already going through so much at home, and then I go out in the community to, be included and to get a break, to get him out of the house, let him blow off some steam, only for somebody else to be screwing up their face and acting like the fucking world is coming to an end. So it is very sad in that regard. So yeah, I spend a lot of time thinking about this. It is very mentally draining, especially when you think about, oh yeah, it is hard, everything is hard. The whole caring of him every single day is a challenge as well, because he's not as cooperative in terms of like sleeping, daily living, self-care, so everything I have to be bringing on the muscles. And that's one of the reasons why I'm like so much into my fitness. I'm in the gym as soon as I can. I spend so much time in the gym, and it's kind of therapy for me. So it's kind of more than therapy. It's kind of being strong to be able to take care of him. Sometimes I have to hold him down to brush his teeth, get them brushed the right way, bathe him. Like it is a lot. So I can see how I could blame him for my demise and not being maximizing my potential, but it is not fair, because he is not the only reason. I do have time, I do have spare time, he's at school, like I could manage my time better. So I am making this video to say that we should not be blaming our kids, we should not be blaming our parents, we should not be blaming any single person on this planet for where you are in life. And no matter where you are right now in this moment, you shouldn't feel bad for yourself, and you shouldn't feel stuck, and you shouldn't feel like this is your reality forever. I mean, if you do feel like that some days, but just take it off and push through. Like, I was listening to Rod Wave yesterday in the gym, and it really did give me a lot of encouragement and strength just to hear his thoughts and what he's saying. And I don't remember word for word, but he was pretty much saying that he remembered the days when he didn't have a routine. He didn't even want to get up because he didn't even have a routine. He didn't know what to do. He didn't know where to start. And that's kind of how I've been feeling lately, because it's like I have so many great things, great aspiration, great things, great aspiration. Wanting to go to law school, head into law school, running my business, being healthy, also being a wonderful mom to my son. And it's been like, I don't want the mobs to come for me. So it's kind of like I'm trying to select my words. But you know what? This is my thing. I'm going to speak my truth, and I'm not here to like hide or act like I have it all together. So that's why I'm making this video today, to tell you that I don't have it all together. I'm not a superwoman. I'm not a super mom. I am tired. I'm exhausted. I have my own life. I would love more than anything to be able to live and experience my own life. And I feel like I'm not able to do it because of this, because of my son. And it's not fair. It's not fair to either of us. So I know that I can do it. I know that it's possible, and I know that I can get things and systems in place to be able to better maximize my time. I can put in more effort. I can get up earlier. I can, go to sleep later, whatever the case may be. Do what you have to do. Stop blaming people. I'm going to stop blaming my son. So I am making this promise to you that I will be showing up here, and I will be including you in my day and in my routine, in hopes that I can motivate you to move forward, to push forward. And listen, you don't have to be an autism mom or an autism auntie, uncle, caregiver, whatever, to listen to my video and my content, because it is going to be, you can use it as motivation. If she's doing it, I can do it too. If she's doing it with all of that on her back, I can do it too. So that's the kind of vibe. So I definitely have to cement a good morning routine. Like, let me tell you this joke. So I said, starting this week, I set my alarms. I'm going to wake up at 4:50. I'm going to get ready, and I'm going to be in the gym by 5. I'm going to get out of the gym by 6:30. Then I'm going to go and I'm going to clean up my house a little bit. Then I'll get ready for my day, and then I'll get Zach sent off to school, get it starting at 8, getting him ready at 8 until 9 when the bus picks him up. Anyways, honey, as soon as my alarm goes off, Zachary's up as well. So that was too discouraging as well. When that happened, I'm like, oh, I'm screwed. I'm done. I really did say that, because I'm like, man, I can't do nothing. In Jamaica, we'd say, I can't 7 or I can't 11. So I was there thinking that I can 7 or I can 11. But guess what? I'm going to 7 and I'm going to 11. Because I'm not going to stay stuck. So let's get up. Let's stop blaming people for our demise, our downfall. Like, we need to not be stuck, And I saw a video today, and it said, they will see me fall, but they'll never see me stay there. And let's not stay there. It doesn't matter the circumstances. We have to figure it out, because if it's so hard and it's so uncomfortable, why would you stay there? Why would you choose to stay there, So let's get up and let's go. And I am promising you, please forgive me, because I did promise you in the last video that hasn't even been up as yet, that I'm going to consistently post, and I'm going to consistently motivate you and show you what I'm doing, what's going on, show you my life. My life is beautiful for the most part, but it's by no means perfect, and I have a lot of work to do, a lot of work, and I want to get to work. I want to figure this out, and I would love more than anything for you to join me on this journey. So I am, imploring you to like, subscribe, share this with an autism mom, share it with someone who doesn't have autism in their life, and tell them about us. Tell them about Zach, how wonderful he is, and how I would love for everybody to know what autism is, the struggle that the parents face, the struggle that the children face, and just so that we can feel happy when we go in the community. Tell them that, when you see something like that going on, please don't trigger those parents anymore. They're traumatized. So I would love if you could do that for me. And I'm so happy to have you here. Thank you for taking this time out to watch this video and to spend time with me. I do hope to see you again in the next, I know I will see you again. So I will be waiting for you in the next video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.